Hey, what's up, Facebook and YouTube? It's your girl Mahogany Roots here, and I'm back at you again with another video. And you guys, the title of this video is going to be YouTube men versus men in reality. Because I don't know if you guys have realized it, but there's definitely a big difference between the men on YouTube and the men that I come across day to day. YouTube is a two-edged sword. It's really a blessing for a lot of people being able to connect, meet others, work on their social skills, all kinds of cool things. But it also can be a curse. You meet all kinds of crazies, all kinds of stalkers, all kinds of really negative people are on YouTube. And they feel very safe because nowadays everybody has these avatars. They don't have to show themselves. You know, they can be incognito. They could be an incognito asshole, basically, and get away with it. So it's a safe haven for cowards, crazy people, and just jackasses. So that's what I'm noticing a lot on YouTube. I've noticed I actually started watching YouTube probably approximately 7 to 8 years ago. And I thought, even back then, I was like, wow, the woman hate on here is crazy. And back then, it was barely anything. Now you can't, especially in Black YouTube sector, it's nothing but woman hate, particularly Black woman hate. And you cannot help but to, depending on what you're watching, if you're watching anything to do with Black people, you're going to hear negative things being said about Black women. It doesn't matter what it's about. You're going to hear somebody come on there and say negative things about Black women. Apparently, this is what's hot on YouTube nowadays. Apparently, this is what goes. This is what get the views. I could care less. I could care less about views. That's not why I came on here. So it's just very disheartening. But that's what's going on, you guys, just to have you guys up to date. Now, one might say, why? Why on earth do we have all this Black woman hate going on YouTube as of recent? Well, this is something that's been bubbling up, honestly, for many years. And it's something actually that's been going on prior to YouTube, something that just was never talked about. And that's the disgruntledness of Black men with Black women. For years, Black men have felt like their voices haven't been heard. For years, they felt like Black women were given all the praise. I know we've all heard the term strong Black woman. You know, we've been propped up as the cornerstones of the community. We're doing it all. We're raising the kids. We're taking care of the family with no man and all this stuff that's been put out there. And in some cases, that is very much true. But in all cases, it's not. And I guess this is just their way of wanting the other side of the story to be told. Because with media, it has never been told. Now, we know there are Black men that are single dads, that are good fathers. We know that there are Black men that are good husbands, that do not cheat, that take care of their families, that handle their business. But it's something that's very rarely seen on media, period. Any type of media outlet. It's just not something that's been portrayed out there in our society. There's a lot of truth to that. They don't get the credit. You know, but does that justify them lashing out on Black women as a whole when we know it's not all Black women? So that's the question that I pose. As of late, I haven't really been on the male forums the way I used to be. I feel like it's gotten so out of control, a lot of them. Not everybody, but a lot of them. It's just so flat out disrespectful. Some of the comments that they say, some of the comments that they allow their guests to say, when they're doing their hangouts, that it's more than I care to bear. Okay. Too much negativity. So, however, with me, I guess you can call it doing my research, listening to them, to their points of views and why they feel the way they do, I hear a lot of it being that they, like I said, they want their story to be told, number one. Number two, they kind of feel that no matter what they do, they're never given credit for anything. So it's kind of like this frustration of them. It's a thing of where they're venting their frustration out. They can't do it in reality, so they do it on YouTube. You know? They can't just go, like, they're really, really angry. Because anybody that has to make a video about people that they claim that they can't stand, will never date, will never procreate with. That's what some of these men are saying. They they will fuck them, but they won't procreate with them. You know, they'll never give the woman the ring. They'll play games with them. They don't want to admit it, but they've been hurt. Some kind of way. They had to have been, to be that obsessed. Whether it was, you know, heartbroken, financially broken, spiritually broken, these people are hurt people. Okay, and you know what hurt people do? They hurt people. So, this is a message, I guess, for the ladies, not to, because like I said, I started surfing YouTube about 8 years ago, and when I first came on, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but I remember being just stunned at a lot of the things that I heard. A lot of the things I heard, it was my first time hearing it, and I never even knew that there were people out here that felt that way. You know, now that I'm older, I've actually come across a few. They don't know me from Adam. They assume a lot of things about me. Oh, you know, how many baby daddies you got? You know, she on welfare. She this, she that. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, if only you knew. If only you knew. But this is what's out there. This is what's being said about us. I believe that the difference between these people on YouTube and the people in reality is the people in reality have common sense. The people in reality do actually encounter other types of women. I feel like the people on YouTube that are spewing out this hate, that they're talking from their own experiences, and they're kind of like stuck in their own experiences that they had that was negative, with a few negative people. And so now they've painted us all as being negative because of the experiences that they've had. A lot of these people, when you listen, they're seeing the same type of people over and over and over again. The same type of people. They've admitted to it. Wondering why they're getting the same outcome from these women. One dude, he was like, oh, I like this, I like that. You know, with nothing else to offer. So once he gets this and once he gets that, no surprise, there's nothing else to offer. Now you're left feeling unfulfilled and you're mad about it. Well, you can be mad about it, but be mad at your goddamn self. You're the one who keep on making the same mistakes over and over and over again. That's another thing that's being said, that we choose wrong. It sounds like a lot of them choose wrong and then get mad about it. So, like I said, this video is really just for the young women to not be discouraged when they do hear negative things, because this is just something that YouTube facilitates by giving these people cover. They don't have to show themselves. Nobody knows what these people do for a living. Nobody knows anything about a lot of these people will never show their face. Never. They'll talk all this trash, but they'll never show their face. I have a lot of respect for the ones that talk trash and actually get in front of the camera, because at least they have the balls to stand by what they say. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Hopefully I'll have another one up soon. If you do, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later.